What if the words carved in stone were being read wrong, and one small mistranslation changed the story everyone thinks they know about Cambodia? We believe this. Reading inscriptions correctly is essential, because words on stone shape who we are and how the world treats Cambodia.
Right. Hi, I'm Nisa, and we're glad you're here. Together, we'll keep this clear and practical, so the next time you see a dramatic translation online, you know what to check.
Cambodia's voice to the world. That's the promise we bring. From Phnom Penh to the field, inscriptions are primary records. Names, dates, land gifts, laws. Those carved lines are evidence, not decoration.
Today, we'll walk through a recent example that went viral.
Wait, that one was messy. Tell me the exact claim it in.
Someone shared a photograph of a worn 12th century stele and a translation that read like a modern border declaration. The post framed the line as proof of a territorial claim. Experts we consulted said the original refers to a ritual boundary, not a political border, and crucial context was missing: date markers, local place names, and the stone's ceremonial purpose.
Curious. That one-word swap, boundary versus border, suddenly turns a local ritual phrase into an international headline. Small errors, big consequences.
Exactly, and the mechanics of the mistake are predictable. Worn letters, older Khmer forms mixed with Sanskrit, and shorthand captions without citations. When you strip away date formulas and place names, meaning shifts.
I called a specialist who works with the Royal University epigraphy database. She walked me through the process. Compare the photo to known formulaic phrases, check scribal abbreviations, and consult parallel inscriptions. Often the answer is in the small details: a diacritic, a repeated phrase, a donor's name.
And technology is helping. High-resolution photography, photogrammetry, even multispectral imaging can pull letters out of shadow or lichen. Community projects upload images to searchable corpora so experts worldwide can cross-check without removing a single stone.
Right. Databases and museum reports matter. When a claim goes viral, researchers trace the first appearance, find the original photo, and check whether anyone published a transliteration. If no institution or named specialist backs it, treat that claim cautiously.
Practical checklist, memorably short. 1. A clear, high-quality photo. 2. A named translator, university, or museum citation. 3. Cross-check with corpora or parallel inscriptions. 4. Local custodians corroborating the story. If you can't tick those boxes, don't amplify the claim.
One concrete example from our reporting: a village stele near Siem Reap that records a land gift to a monastery. The temple guardian told us, "This stone holds my grandfather's name, not a map." For villagers, the inscription confirms family ties. For scholars, it gives a date and social detail.
When someone repurposed that stele online as proof of a modern boundary, the village felt exposed. People complained that their history was being used without permission. That's the human cost. Misreads strain trust and can harm the very communities the texts belong to.
We need to be clear about scholarly process. Experts sometimes disagree. Paleography requires judgment, but disagreement isn't an excuse for sloppy claims. It's a signal that more evidence is needed, not that anything goes.
I'm not sure I buy normal as an excuse. Sloppy guesses spread like wildfire. A guess on social media becomes a fact to thousands in an hour. We should name that risk plainly.
Good point. So our standard: prefer peer-reviewed notes, institutional reports, or multiple independent specialists. If several informed readers converge, that interpretation is stronger than a single social post.
Quick, practical safety note for visitors. Never touch or rub inscriptions without permission. Even gentle contact can speed decay. Use a camera, step back, speak with custodians, and follow local guidance.
And conservation urgency matters. Rain, microorganisms, and development all wear letters away. When letters vanish, so does our ability to check history. protecting the stone is protecting the story.
Curious. Let's debunk one fast. A viral image claimed an 11th century inscription used a modern city name. We checked corpora and experts. The term was an ancient place name that later evolved. Context and linguistic change do the heavy lifting here.
For listeners who want to help, don't forward unverified translations. If you have a good photo, submit it to a community archive or reach out to a local museum before posting bold claims. Support conservation groups who work with custodians.
One more tangible tip. If you're sending a photo for help, include where you took it and the condition of the stone, and ask permission from local custodians first. That simple habit protects people and the artifact.
Before we finish, remember the human ask we heard in the field. The guardian who cares for that stele wanted respect, not headlines. He said, "Treat our stones gently. They hold our names." That request is small and clear enough for all of us.
To sum up plainly, inscriptions are powerful when read carefully. Check images, verify sources, respect local custodians, and support conservation. If you see expert disagreement, see it as part of the process. Ask for citations and more photos before you share.
The facts are clear. The evidence is undeniable. Stand with Cambodia by helping keep our stones and stories accurate. Let's keep history honest and respectful.
Subscribe to NSP Plus TV. Send us photos or questions for our community archive, or support local conservation groups. Help keep Cambodia's stones and stories accurate.
Thank you for joining us. Stay curious, stay careful, and stay proud of Cambodia's living history.
We'll see you next time on NSP Plus TV, your news made simple. Let's keep the conversation respectful and the facts clear.